Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Pern Apperson. Good morning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's National Hat Day.
Oh.
And so we're playing the Mexican hat dance for you.
Yeah, there you go.
An accessory that is common among firefighters, baseball players, and yes, even the Pope. The art of hat making is called millinery, which comes from the Italian city of Milan, where the world's best hats were once made. Now we just go up and buy one wherever we want to.
Yep.
A hat of any kind. Little tidbit of information for you this morning.
I'm sure I'll be getting a text at any moment from my wife saying, hey, don't let this be another excuse to go buy another ball cap. That's one of my weaknesses. It is.
Well,
I don't really collect anything. I don't consider myself a frivolous spender, but I have a few ball caps in the closet.
in this business that we're in, we seem to accumulate ball hats at different places, which is great.
Yeah, some are given to us.
Yes.
Those are always kind, but yeah, I have a problem with seeing, well, one of my favorite sports teams comes out with a new hat. It's really hard not to have that.
I'm sorry, Shelley.
Yeah, feel of, boy, that sure looked nice.
You don't deserve this, Shelley.
No, she doesn't deserve a lot of things, but she puts up with a lot of things, and
Yeah.
I'm thankful for that.
Me too. Same at my house. All right, let's take a look at the menus for today. We'll begin with the Prairie Pioneer menu. Today it features chicken fried steak, mashed potatoes and gravy, sweet potatoes, dinner roll, and dessert. That's what's on the lunch menu for today at noon. If you're bringing guests with you, or if you're new and going to try out having a meal at the center, call them at 872-6121. They want to make sure they have plenty of food for you. And if you'd like to set up home delivery, that's the same number to call, 872-6121.
All right, school lunch menus today. Litchfield, meatball subs at Litchfield.
Arcadia Schools featuring spaghetti, fruit, vegetables, and milk.
At Thetford today, Sloppy Joe's on the menu at Thetford.
Full disclosure here on the Breakfast Show, sometimes when they just have, like, for instance, Arcadia, their menu just says spaghetti, I embellish.
Oh.
I'm not sure if they're having fruit, vegetables, and milk, but I just think it's the basic thing that schools serve. So I am not positive that's what's being served, but I assume they're serving those balanced meal items with the spaghetti. And with the latest release from our health department in the United States, it'll probably be just milk and beef.
Oh, okay. All right. And we do assume also that there is sauce involved with the spaghetti as well.
Yes.
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 That's an assumption, though.
Now, we're assuming, and these days assuming is quite dangerous.
Yes, indeed. All right, Sandhills School in Dunning today serving calzones at Sandhills.
I assume you're going to do the right thing. Do we know?
Yeah.
I assume you're going to try to rip me off. You don't know.
You're right.
I assume it's going to be a good day, but until you get through the day,
It's still early.
really unpredictable. Yep. Arnold today having Crispitos, fruit, vegetables, and yes, they'll probably have milk.
Loop City today, tacos or chicken fajitas on the menu at Loop City.
Now, whether that's 2% milk or whole milk, I don't know. But again, our health department is indicating we can go all the way up to whole milk now.
Oh.
So 2% not necessary.
Okay.
We assume that's correct. Callaway today, chicken gravy on a biscuit.
Broken Bow today, super nachos, barbecue rib sandwich, fresh baked turkey and cheese sub, and the grill station combo at Bow today is crispy chicken sandwich basket.
And Selma Myrna Public Schools, super nachos, barbecued rib sandwiches, uncrustable cheese, and cracker platter.
Ansley today, another school going with spaghetti, spaghetti and garlic toast on the menu at Ansley today.
Gothenburg featuring super nachos, barbecued rib sandwich, and the grill station combo will be a grilled chicken sandwich basket or made fresh buffalo ranch pizza, fresh baked turkey and cheese sub, pizza snackable or uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. Make It Fresh Salad Station features the taco with chips. Home of the Swedes, Gothenburg. Cozad, haymakers. Chili with seasoned fries and cinnamon roll. That sounds pretty good.
It does. Combo
craving is the barbecue rib sandwich. You can also opt out for the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Well, you can still have, with that, seasoned fries and yogurt if you like. And the Daily Slice pizza bar with seasoned fries at Cozad today. And today at Sargent Schools, chicken on rice or vegetable beef soup, fruit cup, dinner roll, cookie, and milk. We cannot tell you at this time what the cookie is. But we assume it's going to be delicious.
I'm going to take a guess. I'm going to say chocolate chip.
Oh, yeah, could be. Could be our peanut butter cookie. We had a lot of peanut butter cookies in school.
Did you?
Yeah, with a little nuts in it. Now, I don't know if they do that now because of the chance of people having reactions.
Yeah, allergies and stuff.
Yeah. I was going to say psychotic reaction, but that's not correct. That's
no, probably not.
It's another kind of reaction.
Okay.
All right, quick timeout. We'll be back to play the game. Stay tuned.
Care program at Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow focuses on learning, routine, and innovation. Just one of several ways they are dedicated to building a stimulating and supportive environment. Visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn more and to see current openings.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith, the Palmer Monument Company. There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the months of January and February, we are giving you one more reason, our annual winter sale. Come and see us today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off our already reduced prices. Our goal is to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs, and will save you money too, during the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
2 raffles and 2 big chances to win at the Custer County Ag Society Winter Ball, happening Saturday the 24th in Broken Bow. You won't want to miss out. You could win an OZ Bar Precision Custom 22-250 rifle or $2,500 in landscaping from Sun Valley Landscaping. Raffle tickets are $50 each with only 200 sold per prize. Winners will be drawn Saturday the 24th at the Winter Ball. Message the Custer County Fairgrounds Facebook page or contact any Ag Society member for tickets. You do not have to be present to win.
7:39 is your time. We're going to play the game here in a moment. Going to turn around the Doritos package with financial professional and Doritos advisor Timothy W. Moran on the front. Put it right here. He's smiling. I'll put it right there. Do you think there's actually Doritos in there?
Yes, there are. I believe so. I asked him when he gave us each package. He said, yes, there are Doritos in there.
Feels like there's a lot of air in there.
Well, I think that there's the package, and then there's like a separate package of the Doritos inside that one.
I see.
I think.
Well, that's interesting.
I haven't opened mine yet. I just can't get myself to rip open a package with Tim's picture on the front.
I know, because you're going to have to, you're going to have to throw it away.
Yeah. Put
Tim in the trash. That wouldn't be nice.
No, I wouldn't want to do that.
All right, now I'll just tell you the truth, and I assume you're going to believe me. But I played the commercials already that I was going to play for the game, so we're going to need somebody with a fast dialing finger here.
I'm going to help you out because this question's easy.
Okay.
It is. It really is.
And what are we giving away today?
We'll give you a chance to win a free breakfast sandwich at Howdy's.
Ooh, delicious.
In Broken Bow. We're switching up our theme. We're asking questions about dogs. We've gone to the dogs here on The Breakfast Show. We're going to test your knowledge on dogs from television, movies, reality, comics, and books.
Sweet.
All right? This is easy. What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? I'll go ahead and give you choices. Is it Astro, Orbit, Neptune, or Pluto? What is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? Is it Astro, Orbit, Neptune, or Pluto?
All right.
Okay, now I can start talking faster. The number to call is 872-2801.
Now we have a caller on the line, hooked up and ready to go. Good morning. Who are we talking to?
Charlene.
Charlene, how's things up your way?
Well, they're kind of dry.
They are. You're right about that. Yeah, a couple hundreds here the other day and a couple hundreds earlier in the month. We've got a whopping 400s, I think, for the month. That's not good enough, is it?
No, it isn't.
It is not.
Near enough.
No. Well, here's Brent with your question.
Okay, Charlene, what is the name of Mickey Mouse's dog? Do you need
Pluto.
Yeah, Pluto. There you go. Of course it is. And because you've answered correctly, we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a delicious free breakfast sandwich from Howdy's here in Broken Bow. So when you can, come on out and see us.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Thanks,
Have a good
Charlene.
day.
You too. 7:42, and I assume that you folks out there are ready for some music. And I assume maybe it's Assume Day, if you haven't noticed. Assumption Day.
Yeah.
I have the... I'm thinking that you folks, I assume that you want something kind of soft and kind of pretty to kind of get you started today.
Oh,
That's just an assumption on my part,
okay.
but I thought I'd give it a try. Brad Paisley and Alison Krauss together, Whiskey Lullaby.
You're the best, Bernie.
Gosh.
Hey, I got to tell you, I love your shirt. Can I
you.
tell you that?
Thank you.
That is, of the shirts you wear, that's one of my faves.
I like it too. I like the colors, and I like the snaps, and I love the folks up at Dry Creek Western because.
Oh, is that where you got it?
Oh yeah, I just love to go up. I don't like to shop. I'll be honest. I don't care to shop, but I have fun when I go to Dry Creek because the wild selection and all the different shirts you can pick from, both Western and non-Western.
Yeah.
And I am asking you not to send her a bill. Jody doesn't need a bill on this because
okay.
It's bona fide.
All right.
I'm doing a testimonial here.
There you go.
Yeah, great store, and
Yeah.
it's not that far. It's an hour up there, and
Mm-hmm.
you'll get treated right there. But yeah, I love their shirts, and they have them so they fit. I'm a kind of a long arm guy, and a lot of times when I get them to fit my shoulders, they don't go. Then you have a short. You feel like half your arms hanging out.
Yeah, gotcha.
Not with these shirts. They got them. They got all kinds of styles there. So, yeah, don't send her a bill. Don't send Jody a bill.
Right.
She's really sweet.
Gotcha.
She's a great business person.
Who do you want to talk about that we can send a bill to?
I assume. Well, our furniture stores are always good
okay.
targets.
Cool.
So we can do Chapin's or Bow Family.
Yeah, we'll try to work them
One
in
or
later in the
others.
show.
They're good furniture stores, and we love the people who operate those. Go ahead and send them both a bill if you would for that.
Okay, yeah, just a name mention. Got it.
Well, all right.
I met her at the
Just a little bit. And let's see here. That's 5. So we have about 4 minutes here before that arrives. So let's talk about a few things here. Custer County Courthouse offices will be closed on January 19th for Martin Luther King Jr. Day. This is coming Monday. And just remind you that so you'll not make a trip into town for business there. You'll be able to do that on Tuesday of next week. And, of course, they're open today and tomorrow as well. Also, on this Thursday, the food pantry is open from 1 until 3 today here in Broken Bow at 1110 South 6th Avenue. If you'd like more information about the food pantry, you can call this number, 308-767-2020. And they're open on Tuesdays And Thursdays from 1 until 3, that's a good time to make donations. Or if you're in need, stop by and see how you can get set up to get some help. They'd love to have you come in and pick up food that you need, and they'll work with you on that. Also, Brent Amperson will be going all the way up with Kurt Crawley before they start fighting on the weekend over the football games. They're going to work together and cover some wrestling for you today and on Saturday, right?
We are, yes. We're going north to
Valentine.
Not quite to Alaska, but it might feel like it. Valentine is the destination tonight. Yeah, we'll be going there to cover Broken Bow wrestling. Broken Bow girls and boys will wrestle tonight. Broken Bow girls are going to wrestle Valentine in a duel, starting things off at 5 o'clock today. And then Gothenburg will wrestle Valentine in a boys' duel. So we'll take that time off and then come back on the air when Broken Bow wrestles Gothenburg and then concludes the night in a duel against Valentine. So we'll have all of the Broken Bow duels on the air for you tonight on KBBN 95.3 FM and KBBN.com. Dave mentioned Saturday. Saturday we'll be going to Dunning. Sandhills High School will be hosting the Sandhills Setford Wrestling Invitational, which also doubles now as the MNAC Wrestling Championships. And, of course, the MNAC includes many of our area teams. It's a conference that we've been following and covering ever since its inception. So that's what's drawing us there, and we will be there to bring you the semifinal rounds through the remainder of the tournament. So when the semifinals start, that's when we'll come on the air. We anticipate that in the mid-afternoon, getting that started, and we'll be on the air with the matches for you on KBBN 95.3 FM.
All right, thanks a lot, Brent. You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Waking up Central Nebraska.
They are so funny.
KCNI, KBBN.
Recover your health. If you are suffering from an illness, surgery, or injury, Team Physical Therapy can get you back on your feet again with today's most advanced physical therapy treatments. 872-5111. Our highly trained physical therapists evaluate and treat a wide range of physical conditions. Team Physical Therapy is committed to a timely and effective recovery for each of our patients. Call Team Physical Therapy 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
Good morning, everyone. This is Kathy Eberly reporting for Dave Davis Auction Service and Farmers National Company. Starting with Farmers National Company, we do have it listing at 542 Westridge Drive. It's got great curb appeal. This inviting home features a kitchen with a breakfast bar, a center island, complemented by an abundance of oak cabinetry and quartz countertops. The family room is conveniently located off of the kitchen and offers extensive built-ins along with a patio door that opens through the back patio, perfect for indoor-outdoor living. There's a sunken formal living room. It showcases large windows, exposed beams, and a stunning double-sided fireplace, creating a warm and dramatic gathering space. The formal dining room also includes a fireplace and flows openly into the kitchen. The primary bedroom includes an updated ensuite bathroom. The main floor offers 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms in total. The finished lower level adds valuable living space with an office featuring custom built-ins, a 4th bedroom, and a 4th bathroom. Additional highlights include an attached double garage, a circular driveway, a large lot to the north that's included with the property. This is all located at 542 West Street Drive. We have a nice home at 210 South G Street, has a cute updated kitchen with white cabinets and glass tile backsplash. The appliances are synced with the home. Living room has a gas fireplace. It's open to the dining area. Dining area has lots of sunshine and patio doors going out to the deck. Main floor has an office, 2 bedrooms, and 1.5 bathrooms. Master bedroom has a half bath. Main bathroom has been nicely updated. Main floor has newer flooring, with most of it being waterproof. Lower level has a large family room, 3rd bedroom, half bathroom with laundry and storage. Fenced-in backyard with deck, attached double garage at 210 South G Street. At 414 North 10th Avenue, this home has lots of space. It's a brick home close to schools. Open living dining room has lots of sunshine that would be great for entertaining. Large kitchen has lots of cabinets and counter space, double ovens, and patio doors going out to the back patio. Laundry located off of the kitchen. Main floor has 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. One of the bedrooms has built-in shelves that would make a great office. Lower level has family room, 2 more bedrooms, 3rd bathroom, workshop room, and a shelter canning room. This home has great storage attached to oversized double garage. That's at 414 North 10th Avenue. We have new construction at 845 Pawnee Lane. Great open floor plan for easy entertaining. Everything is on one level. Kitchen has a peninsula and custom cabinets with soft close drawers. Patio doors off of the dining area. 2 bedrooms and 1.5 bathrooms. Main bath has large walk-in shower, on-demand water heater, quality finishes throughout, attached finished 25 by 30 garage. Come and check it out at 845 Pawnee Lane. We have an acreage close to town at 1499 Myers Road. Ranch-style home with open floor plan. Large kitchen has an island and lots of cupboards and counter space. Patio doors going out to the large composite deck. Main floor has 3 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms. Both master bedroom and second bedroom have a walk-in closet and an ensuite bathroom. Main floor laundry room with a sink. Lower level has 4th bathroom, possibility of 2 more bedrooms, and a large family room. Attached double garage, large backyard, place for livestock, and small alfalfa field in the back. Total acreage is 3.9. That's at 1499 Myers Road. We have a home ready to go at 525 North F Street. It's a cute home with lots of updates, nice sized living room with hardwood floors, eat-in kitchen with neat subway tile backsplash and tile flooring. Main floor has 2 bedrooms with hardwood floors and updated bathroom. Lower level has a family room, 3rd bedroom, 2nd updated bathroom, and laundry space. Fenced-in backyard with patio area and a utility shed. Attached oversized single garage. The shingles, so water heater, heating, and air conditioner renew in 2024. Come and check it out at 525 North F Street. We have a unique property at 901 South K Street. It's a pool building built in 1980, has 1904 square feet with a heated pool, a changing room, 3/4 bath, and a lounge area with wet bar. The pool is 18 by 33 with a diving board, a water slide, exit ladders, and a pool cover. There's also a tennis court there, a metal building that's 30 by 24 with concrete floor and is insulated and heated. The building has water, a drain, and a workshop area. Utility shed has shelving on 3 sides. This is located at 901 South K Street. I think that sums it up for this week, but I'd like to thank you all for listening, and I hope you have a great day. This has been Kathy Eberly for Farmers National Company and Dave Davis Auction Service. Thank you.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump has just threatened to use the Insurrection Act, allowing him to deploy troops to put an end to anti-ICE protests in Minneapolis. It comes after another shooting by a federal officer. CBS's Lana Zach.
Federal officials say a migrant was shot in the leg after attacking an agent with a shovel. We have yet to confirm that story.
The Trump administration has decided to bring back $2 billion for mental health and addiction services. CBS's Michael Wallace.
A day after the administration told more than 2,000 addiction and mental health programs their federal funding was being cut, the funding has been restored. The administration hasn't said why.
A SpaceX capsule carrying 4 International Space Station astronauts splashed down off San Diego today after a medical issue with one crew member forced their mission to end early. NASA's Jared Isaacman.
This is exactly why we train, and this is NASA at its finest.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KOLN, on Tuesday, the capital city became 14 first responders stronger after Lincoln and Fire and Rescue's most recent class of recruits received their badges. At the department ceremony hall, those recruits marked the end of an 18 weeks training with their badges being pinned on their chest. Of the more than a dozen recognized, 10 will be joining LFR as firefighters, while the other 4 graduated as the department's first ever class of single-role paramedics. As single-role paramedics, they will be entering the field with training strictly focused on providing emergency medical attention, hoping to make more help available to the community at times when it means most. Battalion Chief Mark Majors said they try to coordinate and correspond the times that they work with some of their busiest and peak hours for the city of Lincoln for medical calls. What it does is kind of force multiplies and add some resources on the streets that they desperately need so they can better serve the citizens. According to Majors, it will be a quick turnaround for adding fresh faces to the department. He says the next class of recruits are likely to begin training at the end of February. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's News Source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Big news out of the NFL. John Harbaugh and the New York Giants are working to finalize an agreement to make him their next head coach. ESPN reports that the deal is not final and contract numbers are still being negotiated. But barring any setbacks, the team is expected to hire him as soon as possible. Harbaugh interviewed with the Falcons on Monday and had tentative plans to meet with the Titans on Thursday. In the NBA, the Clippers outscored the Wizards 119-105. Kawhi Leonard led the way with 33 points, while the Nuggets defeated the Mavericks 118-109, where Jamal Murray led the way with 33 points. And ESPN reports that Nikola Jokic is ahead of schedule with his knee injury. He has resumed on-court workouts. For Dallas, Cooper Flagg was ruled out in the second half with the left ankle sprain. In men's college hoops, number 1 Arizona stays undefeated with an 89-82 win over Arizona State.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A high wind watch begins at midnight tonight and remains in effect until 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 54. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again tonight, slight chance of rain. Lows dip down to about 23. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
When it comes to fixing cars, the bearded guys at A1 Auto Repair in Arnold are kind of like mechanical wizards. They're just holding wrenches instead of a magic wand. Get your ride back on the road with exceptional service at A1 Auto Repair in Arnold.
3 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Beautiful morning out there. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. What's it like out there, Jack?
It is pretty beautiful this morning. We don't have those winds quite yet like we had yesterday. 22 under a mostly clear sky. Just got some light and fluffy clouds in the air. Winds are calm as of this morning so far. Barometric pressure at 29.86. Humidity 87%. So no rain or snow in the last 24 hours and 0.06 of precipitation for the month. A high yesterday of 37 and an overnight low of 24.
All right, Jack. Now, Brent, and hang with us, Jack. This is just an idea, but, you really can't tell what it feels like with, your hooded coat on, Jack, and so forth. Do you have your hooded coat on?
This coat doesn't have a hood.
But
no.
you have a coat on.
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
I feel strongly that, well, I hate to say this, but if you'd go out there without a shirt on, you'd really know what it feels like.
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess I can take off the coat from in the mornings, but I ain't going so far as taking my shirt off.
Okay. Thanks, Jack.
You're welcome.
Well, I like that. He stands his ground.
Yeah. He's getting more comfortable now in the amount of time that he has been here. I think he's feeling more comfortable now in fighting back a little bit.
Well, you have to
Good
learn
for
to
him.
do that here if you want to survive in this place. You've got to learn to, kind of push back, right?
Yeah, right on.
Right on, yeah. Okay. I kind of feel like another Johnny Cash, and I assume this won't bother anybody. It's an assumption, but how about one more Johnny Cash?
I'm for it.
All right. This one is also kind of cute. I assume it's okay to use the word cute.
Yeah.
Straight A's in Love, Johnny Cash.
119 years of selection for economic traits that put profit in your cow herd. Ritter Herefords, January 29, Callaway, Nebraska.
Vermeer has been innovating and equipping farmers with their innovations since their first wagon hoist to their pioneering round baler, helping farmers and ranchers get their work done quickly and efficiently. With comprehensive service and support, Power Solutions of Broken Bow is proud to be your local Vermeer dealer. Give them a call at 308-872-5522 or stop out and see them 2 miles east of Broken Bow on Highway 2.
Thank you, Larry. Appreciate that. All right. Do you like eggs, Brent? I assume you do.
Love eggs. Over easy for me.
Over easy? You like omelets?
Yep. Love omelets.
Yeah, they're good.
Yes.
Got to have good eggs to make good omelets. And over easy or scrambled, however you like them, poached. There's all kinds of ways to eat eggs, and there's a lot of things that you need eggs for, such as baking and that sort of thing. So Irwin Gardens and Poultry of Sumner will be back at Tractor Supply Company again this Saturday with an excellent deal on farm eggs. And
I caught that. That's really good there.
They spelled it out for me that way.
Nice.
Yeah, it wasn't my own creative thinking. It was spelled out that way. And they'll be there from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m., and they're great people. Joan and I went out there a few times and picked up a couple dozen. And I'll let you know that the price is right. They are unwashed eggs. You need to wash them up yourself. But, gosh, farm eggs like that, beautiful. Farm fresh brown eggs, a large dozen for $3 or an 18-pack of medium eggs for $4. Both are great deals.
Yeah.
This Saturday, grab some farm fresh eggs in the Tractor Supply parking lot from 9 until 1. Usually they park as you pull in. They'll be off to your left. And they're great people.
Yeah.
They're excellent.
Yes, they are. They are excellent. There you go. Well, here's an excellent opportunity for you. Broken Bow Library is hiring. They are looking for a part-time library aide position to fill. The City of Broken Bow Public Library accepting applications now for part-time employment. The position will work in cooperation with the library director and staff. It requires strong verbal, written, and interpersonal skills, previous library or clerical office experience desired, but it's not required. The position requires proficient computer and technology skills, basic knowledge of reading and research techniques. Wage would be dependent on qualifications. Applications and job descriptions are available at the City Clerk's office in Broken Bow, located at 314 South 10th Avenue. The public library is located, of course, at 626 South D Street. You can pick up applications there as well, or you can go to the City of Broken Bow website, which is simply cityofbrokenbow.org. Submit applications and related information to the City of Broken Bow. Attention, City Clerk, 314 South 10th Avenue, P.O. Box 504, Broken Bow, 68822. You can also send it via email to jwaterhouse@cityofbrokenbow.org. Broken Bow is an equal opportunity employer. For more information, you can contact Library Director Megan Swoboda at 308-872-2927.
I assume that this will not be of any surprise to you or the listeners, but sometimes in the morning when we start, we have everything set up. We lay out our paperwork. We get prepared. We pull up the correct screens and do so many different things to be ready to do the breakfast show. But one of the things we leave kind of open-ended is what we're going to be doing for music that day.
Ah, yes.
And I assume this will be no surprise to you, but yours truly has gotten stuck on Johnny Cash this morning.
Oh, okay.
And I love this song because it was pertinent in its day and still very righteous at this time in our world. We won't go there. I'm a little nervous about that. But this one's called The One on the Right is the One on the Left.
know struggling with depression, anxiety, trauma, or other mental health challenges? Do you wonder where you can get help and support locally? An online list is ready and available for you that includes local, trained, caring mental health providers. Visit mhpcc.org. Mental health providers and services available in Custer County can be found quickly and easily at mhpcc.org. If you're job hunting, the employment page on sandhillsexpress.com is where opportunity knocks.
Show me the money!
From full-time careers to part-time gigs, local businesses are ready to hire. And all the info you need to apply is just a click away.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Head to sandhillsexpress.com and find your next move. Real jobs, real opportunities, right here in central Nebraska.
8:16, almost 8:17 here on this Thursday, already a Thursday. That means this is the third Thursday of the month of January 2026. That means you can go shop and sip at Rustic and Red in Cozad today. Great sales, great friends, and a great new year to celebrate. These sales today will run from 10 a.m. until 7 p.m., and they have 20% off store-wide, 40% off ladies' apparel, 50% off Christmas items, and an extra 10% off the items in their loft. So that's up to a total of 75% total discounts that are available to you. Some exclusions may apply at Rustic and Red in downtown Cozad. The ladies would love to have you drop by. Nice day for a drive. Stop in and tell them the breakfast show sent you.
Hey, are you looking to put your logo or name on shirts, hoodies, hats, pretty much anything? Well, Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post can help you do just that. She also reminds you that she does custom letter jackets, too, personalized exactly how your student wants it. Whether you're finishing up this season or thinking ahead to the next one, now's a great time to get those letter jackets ordered. Velma also creates really special embroidered gifts like throws for weddings, memorials, or those meaningful moments you want to remember. And make sure you ask her about some of the other things that she's able to personalize, things like cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners, each one customized just for you. Support local and turn your ideas into something that you'll love. Give Velma a call today at Circle V Stitch and Post at 872-6173. 872-6173.
I assume that Doug is busy doing the news, but I was going to invite him to come in and tell us about what he's covering in the news if he has time.
Oh, nice.
And I hope he will do that. There's no assumption he's a nice guy. So I think he'll come in here and
really
update us.
I don't know, just being around Doug, I assume he's nice.
He seems like a nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, Doug is shaking his head no as he walks into the studio as I say that.
Now he's shaking his head yes.
Oh, now, okay.
I assume he's confused.
Wow.
Yes, maybe a little bit.
Good morning, Doug.
Good morning. It's a good thing I pay attention to you guys out there because otherwise, you'd be talking about me and inviting me in. I'd just be sitting there working my way along. And
I know.
Well, we think it's very nice that you pay attention to us.
See, there you go.
I think you're one of the few here that does, actually. So it kind of makes us feel good.
Well, I'm new here, so I have to pay attention because I want to make sure that I stay on your good side.
Oh, well, that's not too hard to do, especially with the job you're doing for us, Doug.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, well said.
Great coverage on activities. Did I hear you say on the news this morning that there's a Fair Board meeting tonight?
Tonight is the Ag Society Fair Board meeting. Yep. I don't recall what exactly they have on the agenda. They're definitely, I think, gearing up for the summer. So they're going to talk a lot about different contracts for activities that they want to have through the summer, tractor pulls and rodeos and that sort of stuff. I do recall that they are looking toward a barbecue contest. I think they were talking about that when they were in here with you guys the other day. So that sounds like a lot of fun.
That sounds like a real good time and delicious too, right?
Yes. Absolutely. Yeah.
Could you, I know we kind of have a rule here. I guess we really haven't talked to you about it. We need to go out and have lunch and review some of the rules here.
That'd be good.
Okay. But
you would have to pay though. That's the way it works
no,
here. Just so
okay.
you know.
Well, yeah, maybe we'll put that off a little longer. Then we'll see.
You like hot dogs?
Hot dogs are great.
I was wondering if you could just not maybe during the actual meeting, because as reporters, we try to report what happens and not be a part of what happens during the meeting. But maybe you could put a bug in one of the board members' ears about trying to get a. I know this is kind of selfish, but getting a vendor there for for old time's sake. The vendors bringing back the a lot of sugar. You know what I'm talking about? Like sugar on a stick. Like they do at the state fair. They have like food dipped in fat. And those kind of things.
The deep fried Twinkies and that sort of stuff.
On cotton candy.
Sure, yeah. I don't recall. I'm sure they had cotton candy last year. The problem I think with cotton candy anymore is it comes prepackaged in a bag.
That is sad.
I don't really like that cotton candy as much as the stuff that they have the big machine and it swirls out and they get the stick on it and everything. Yeah, like that's because it's fluffier that way. You probably get less, which honestly is probably a good thing. But they stuff it in that bag and it compresses and everything, and I just don't think it's quite as good that way.
Yeah, I just think cotton candy reminds you of when you were a kid. And like you say, when they the swirl around and they made it right in front of you, and then your face would get all sticky and your hands would be sticky.
Yeah, all I can really think about with that is the kids, and having to clean that up and hope you got some wet wipes in the car because you get in the car and pretty soon they're grabbing the handles and the handles are sticky and maybe let's not bring the cotton candy back.
Yeah. Well, I know the fair, as we talked the other day with Brian, the fair is one of the major events of the summer. It's still Custer County Fair. It's still huge, but boy, you just mentioned some other activities they're working on, and they're talking about hoping to make some improvements. They got their gala coming up here that they're going to be raising some money for some special projects. So it'll be interesting to see what the conversation is tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely important to note that the fair is just one of the many, many things that they do out there. They've got folks riding their horses around out there pretty much constantly. There's always some sort of equestrian event going on out there. We live kind of back up the hill from them, and the music's always going down there. On Sunday morning, oftentimes they have the cowboy church, and if you step out at the right time on Sunday morning on the back porch, you can hear them going down there. But no, there's always something going on.
Yeah. I think we will highlight that as much as we can because of the importance of having people in town being good hosts, and the money that they leave circulates nicely. It comes from outside of the area, which is always positive. So what else you covering?
Well, I think the other big thing for the next couple of days is going to be the wind that's coming up, right? I mean, we're going to have another one of those couple day stretches where the wind just blows. It's not doing it yet, but that doesn't mean it won't here. Picking up later on this afternoon and then tomorrow as well. So they're talking, 45 mile per hour winds today, 65 I think I saw tomorrow, something along those lines. I mean, that's a lot, just, gusts. But of course, with those winds, you got to be concerned about fires. We've had just a little bit of moisture, but I don't know if that's going to be enough when that wind picks up and the humidity drops that, if something lights off, it's going to go.
Yes, it will.
And it's going to be a problem. Yeah. So, everybody needs to be very careful out there, with their flammables and make sure that we don't start any fires out there.
And traveling, Brent, they're going to be going to Valentine's Day, and all the fans will. High profile especially, be careful. But even in a car, it can push you around pretty easily.
Yeah, so, absolutely. Got to be careful with that.
All right, Doug.
So, yep.
Thanks a lot.
Of course.
I'll tell you what.
Okay.
I'm pretty tight. I assume you know that. This is assumption.
I'm figuring it out.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's not an assumption. I can give you detailed information to back that statement up.
All right. Good to know.
I'm thinking if we go to dinner and discuss some of the rules, since it is business, I can deduct that off as a business meeting.
Okay, sure.
And so I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and let's have hot dogs. I'll pay for the dogs and you pay for the fries.
Okay, that sounds good. Are we going to cook them here?
Microwave them.
Do we have a grill? I was going to say we don't have a grill,
Dave
do
will
we?
microwave them,
Okay.
trust me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I've had these meetings before.
Now, when you microwave a hot dog, do you wrap it up in a paper towel so it doesn't explode?
No.
Really?
Put it on a plate and let her blow.
Okay. Well,
Poke it a
there
little
you go.
bit.
You don't want to spend the money on the paper towel, huh?
Take a fork and poke it a little bit before you throw it in there.
Just take a knife and cut diagonal cuts in it.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. And
Sounds
then
artistic.
If it blows a little bit.
I'm sorry, Brent.
He's going to spill his coffee. Oh, he's choking up. Doug, you did it. He's got to go outside. Here's another Johnny Cash for you with The Man in Black.
Well, you wonder why
You sidelined this sports season. Contact them today and get back to peak performance. Melham Medical Center hopes you all have a joyous new year. Melham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care. Some secrets just can't be kept. At the Secret Garden, they're celebrating the new year by marking down their winter merchandise. Shop Friday 11:30 to 4:30 and Saturday 8:30 to 4:30. You'll find 30 to 50% marked off their winter decor, just excluding candles. Grab a delicious Secret Garden latte or smoothie or a quick $5 lunch while you shop. Psalm 20 verse 4 says, "May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed." The Secret Garden, Located 2 1/4 miles west of Myrna on Highway 92 and a half a mile north.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
8:31 is your time. Thanks for listening to The Breakfast Show, and thank you, Patricia Evans-Woolstrom, for logging in here this morning. She attempted to answer our trivia question earlier, but she's online with us here this morning, watching and listening. And for those of you who are watching, you know that Paul Burney is here from Farm Credit Services of America. He happens to be my son, which I'm very proud of. Good to have you in.
I feel like maybe that should be announced first.
We're related, or
maybe it's like a disclaimer of sorts,
or maybe not,
or a warning.
Yeah. All right. Well, how you been? I haven't seen you for a little while.
It's been like a week.
Well, you know how it is with parents. You want to see your kids every few days.
Yeah.
Find out what you're up to.
It's been pretty exciting, let me tell you.
Us too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough family stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you? How's Willow?
Willow is really doing well.
Were there problems with the family cat?
No. Richard and her are starting to get along. Richard lives outside, yellow cat.
Oh, okay.
And they're not hissing. She's not hissing anymore. And they actually touched noses the other day. This is all reports from who, Joan.
Well, sure. Maybe that was a goal they set for 2026.
Oh, a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, kitty peace in the neighborhood. Yeah.
Other than that, she's going in and out. She's very fickle, but she will stay a while if the sun is shining on the floor and she can take a nap there.
Oh, yeah.
Or, of course, Joan's lap. They do a lot of bonding every day.
Well, they get a lot of time together.
Yeah, I think I'm out.
How many books do you think Willow reads? She read a lot of books with Mom.
I think reading puts her to sleep.
Oh.
She sleeps quite a bit.
Do you think Mom reads aloud to Willow when you're not home?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Come here, Willow, it's story time.
Now remember,
hey, once a librarian, always a librarian,
That's
right?
Yeah. She reads me the news occasionally. And so I'm sure she probably reads to Willow, too. It's all good.
Mm-hmm. I won't go there to the news.
How's your outside cat doing?
Oh, she's wonderful. Clementine's just the joy of life, Dad.
Yeah, you like her, huh?
I do. She's pretty sweet.
Funny how a cat can grab you like that. I used to not like cats much. Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, I had a cat I really cared for. But he decided the neighbor's place was better to hang out because they had him inside on top of their grand piano, and I couldn't compete with that.
This was when you were a boy?
Yeah.
Oh.
Doc Arnold lived next door.
Uh-huh.
And they had a big piano in there, and they let him come inside. And
it was a sophisticated cat. It was into the arts.
He rebelled and left. So I didn't really like cats after that, but when Willow and Crystal came along, it changed my life.
That's profound. Yeah, Clementine's good. She's got it made. She's got herself a little.
What kind of cat
kitty
is Clementine?
She's an orange kitty.
Oh,
so she's
just an orange cat.
She's orange and some white markings, and she was a stray. And yeah, thanks to Aaron Bolt-Rife, that's how the cat has managed to stay at our home, because I wasn't going to touch the cat, but Aaron was over and picked up the cat.
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Don't pick up the cat."
That's it.
It was yeah. Now,
so Clementine kind of, in a way, adopted you.
She did. She chose us.
Oh,
that's
got to make you feel good.
It does.
Now she has a luxurious heated house outside.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a little kitty condo, if you will. Yeah.
But it's heated?
Well, there's a pad you put in there that heats it.
Oh. Wow.
She comes out and she's just like a little fire. Yeah. We had some visitors the other night, though. We had 3 raccoons that decided they
they were looking to get warm.
Yeah, so we had a possum like on Halloween that Danny Fisher helped, chase off, and then
raccoons.
We had
now.
3 raccoons like around midnight the other night, 11:30ish.
You're gonna have to start putting the cat food away.
That's what Melissa says. We're gonna have to put the cat food in the house at night.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did. I could tell like it had disrupted her little. She's got a heated water bowl too, so I don't have to break ice.
Man.
She has also a little swimming pool.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
She has a retirement plan. It's I've got her at a Roth IRA.
Sweet.
Yeah. Thinking about calling Janet Alhorn and maybe getting her an educational fund, but we'll see what happens. Yeah.
Oh boy.
So yeah, but
financial planning.
Well, I want to
Listen,
set
it's key.
I want to set Clementine up for success.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and a nice retirement.
Yeah, when she's not sleeping 18 to 20 hours a day,
going out at night and carousing.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad she's doing well.
She and Wampus, they've had some interactions kind of like your cat that hit, like Wampus is the indoor kitty.
Oh, okay.
She was a ranch cat, so she came from the country, and now she hasn't really been exploring the outdoors here. And
likes it inside.
Yeah, but she doesn't. They pounce at each other through the glass and such. Yeah.
This indicates our conversation that our family life is really exciting.
Well, I can't. The next thing we got here when springtime, which we've kind of like in just perpetual spring right now, but the birds, we're going to start bird watching.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
That's what happens as you start, as we age. Then
I know.
You go down to no, don't stumble when you go down to put the water in the bird bath.
Yeah. Bird feeders, bird baths. Yeah. Outdoor cats, indoor cats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
So when my contemporaries come to visit, they're probably far more professional, and you actually talk about, related things to our industry as opposed to cats.
Sometimes actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. We talk a little sports and
yeah,
things like that with depending on who's here.
Tyler and Brandon, when they come in, sometimes they have questions, like give us a quiz or something.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I had that. What do we call that? What I did with Dad with the 10-0. We did the 10 questions, whether they were fact or fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to revisit that.
That was
one
good,
again.
by the way.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't really like tests.
Well, it's not really a test. It's
quiz.
It's just a kind of more of a historical reference.
Well, as long as it's multiple choice, I'm all right with it.
The fun part is you get to decide the answers. So
okay. I liked it, and I'll like it again whether I want to or not, right?
Probably.
So you want to talk Farm Credit Services of America?
Well, I suppose. I mean,
then we can.
They don't pay me to come out and talk about cats usually. But I just find that people are far more entertained about cat talk than they are about.
Well, they're both important.
Yeah.
We're talking about personal fun around the place, and farmers and ranchers. They probably talk about cattle out on the hill, and
a lot of them have cats too.
Oh, sure they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clay Govier, big cat guy.
Who?
Clay Govier.
Really?
Big cat guy.
He is?
I loves them.
I did not know that.
I don't know if I would have assumed that or not.
What about Logan? Is he a cat guy?
Maybe. I don't know this, so I'm making an broad assumption here. Logan might just tolerate Clay's cats that are around.
Yeah.
Yeah. More so than loves them, I'd say.
Again, we're assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is assumption day
Yes.
today. So we can assume that.
Yeah, Sandra Shea taught me a good phrase about assuming things.
Is it able to be aired?
Well, assuming just makes an ASS out of you and I.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
So I can say that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me any. All right, back to business.
Yes.
We got to get business taken care of here.
Focused
Farm Credit Service of America.
You brought some paperwork with you.
Just some notes. Yeah,
Okay.
so that I had some references. some factual information.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, dive in.
Oh, just want me to go?
Well, what is the contents?
There
what are
we
we going to
go.
be talking about?
Gave me an open-ended question that I can just stumble all over now. It's dividend season at Farm Credit Services of America. We are a cooperative, and so we pay cashback dividends to our customers who are shareholders. And so those funds will start to be issued here the third week of the month. So coming out here the next couple weeks, next week, the following week. So we've paid cash dividends since 2004, and so we share a portion of the earnings back to the shareholders. And so I think for the last several years, it's equated to 1% back, cash back, based upon your borrowings. So those funds will start to go back out here to our customers, and then depending on how they want to handle those funds, they also go out amongst in the communities that we're all working in.
Okay. And you said that started in 2004.
Yeah, so 22 years of cash dividends back to our customers.
Okay. They can do what they like with those dividends.
Yep.
So can some of them just leave it and invest it into the bank, or
they can leave it? I mean, they can leave it in their, they're tied to their line of credit, where we have their cash plus funds is what we call our, the holding function for our customers' deposit funds, and so they can leave them there. They can apply them to notes. They can apply it to loan balances. They can buy cars. They can
cash them out.
Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah, gift it.
Gift it would be
Sure.
good.
Yeah.
And this is based on their borrowed money for
borrowed money over the calendar year. So basically, their average daily principal balance over the course of 2025 now.
Well, in agriculture, 1% of borrowed money could be a significant dividend.
Yeah. I mean, if you just look here locally, say between Custer County, Dawson County, Valley County, for the cash dividends that will be paid out here based upon 2025 borrowings, that'll be about $7.3 million altogether for those counties.
That's a nice cash injection for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And is that something that just comes with doing business? Is that something people have to sign anything for? How's that work?
It's pretty much an automatic function of doing business with us because of our structure where we are a cooperative. And so, the back channels that are kind of boring are there's stock that's purchased at the time, but essentially we fund that for the borrowers. You don't have to come out of pocket for that. It used to be a mechanism where they would have to buy based upon their loan amount, a certain percentage of stock, and then it went to a flat fee of $1,000, which that's still the way it is, but we don't ask our shareholders, customers, to buy that up front. We fund it through back channels, and then if they, if as time goes on and loans are paid off, then we just fund it back to ourselves, the $1,000 stock purchase.
Okay.
Yep.
That's I don't know who thought that up, but that's pretty good mechanism there.
Yeah, it's it's probably, I know that's why a lot of people are long-standing customers with us, because they value that we are sharing earnings back with them, and essentially it lowers your effective interest rate. So if we're if land loans, for instance, are priced at say 6.5% or something, your effective interest rate off of that's essentially 5.5%. So
yeah, and a nice way to deduct it too. Yeah. You're kind of a banker guy, Brent. Would that interest you? Could we we do gourds again next year?
Wow.
We could set up a loan on that and get 1% back.
I love that idea. Just kind of work with someone who would work with us.
Yes.
We'd have to send you to another office to work. You couldn't work out of our office.
Oh.
Because of our
Oh,
family relationship.
I see.
Really?
Okay.
Yeah. Conflict of
I
interest.
couldn't deal with Tyler.
No.
Just because you're there.
Yep.
So, as usual, in the banking business, there's lots of rules and regs that you have to abide by, and that's
There
one.
are.
Yeah.
One thing, when you were given that money amount, the first thing that jumped in my mind was that speaks to the amount of clients that you guys deal with. I mean, right? I mean, if you're paying back that kind of amount, to me that says, boy, Farm Credit Services of America really works with a lot of people in that region.
Yeah, I mean, that would be true. I mean, I don't know the exact numbers on what percentage that is. But, yeah, we have, historically speaking, a strong presence in the real estate realm, and we have a lot of, operating customers as well. But this is all we do. We're just ag-centric, and we are in ag country.
Right on.
Yeah. So the dividends are going out now, and this time of year, is this the time where you're getting together with the operators out there and refinancing, making a business plan?
Yeah, we've been, since harvest is completed, that's kind of when, typically you start meeting with your customers and updating financials and going through that process. So that's ongoing. We'll try to get everybody kind of finished up here within the next month. So,
okay.
Yep. And we do multi-year line of credit, so not everybody's renewing every year. So we might review some every year as far as that goes, but you're essentially on a 2-year operating note.
So just was kidding about the gourds and dividend.
I welcome it, but I just can't help you there.
Well, my question off of that is, Paul, how small of operators can you be to be a Farm Credit Service of America customer? I know you can, with agriculture, you can go way up as far as size goes, but what's typically a starting place for a small operation?
Typically, they're typically part-time farmers and ranchers, at that level, and we don't have a size limitation as far as you have to, be handling or managing a certain number of acres or animals or anything like that. Mm-hmm. So if you're involved in agriculture, and that gives us the opportunity to work with you.
Okay. Do you have a
production agriculture?
Production agriculture.
Preface that, yeah.
Okay. There's all sorts of programs for agriculture out there through USDA and different departments. Do you have advisors that help your operators maybe set up a program, or, because I wonder, it has to all fit together.
When it comes to, I guess I'm not sure how to answer that necessarily. I don't know that we have advisors I think we have advisors within our teams as they stand today, because we're all really well versed in agriculture. Yeah. And when it comes to a lot of those programs specific, I think kind of what you're talking about on the farm side, our crop insurance agents probably have as much knowledge on how that operates as anybody. I mean, we're all tuned in a little bit, but they're far more ingrained into the functions of those than
because it all kind of dovetails together. Mm-hmm. So I was just wondering about that. Any questions over there, Brent?
I was just kind of curious as we come into 2026. I hope this is a fair question, but as you've been going through the renewal period and things with some of your clients, are you seeing maybe some new challenges ahead, whether it be out of, whatever, or are there some things that might be different moving into this year that maybe you didn't encounter a year or two ago? Is that a fair question? Or
that's a fair question.
Tough to answer, probably. But
not necessarily. I think what we've learned is there's always some. I think we toss around this term black swan event a lot, like something catastrophic that changes markets, that changes outlook for an extended period, and so that's always in your back of your mind, both as a lender and an operator. It's like because there's just one of those things you don't have any control of. So how do we mitigate the risk out there? How do we protect our profits as we look towards this next year? The challenges for 2026 are much alike 2025, and essentially, focusing on the row crop. Its margins are thin, if at all. Input costs have not retracted at the same level that the commodity prices have, and so those present challenges for producers trying to market. And psychologically, it's hard to market your grains when you know that maybe I'm just not making as much as what I'd like to.
Mm-hmm.
In the cattle sector, I think, we're in unprecedented times with where we're at with prices related to beef production. And I guess, the cautionary tale there is it's probably not unlike it was when we were seeing $7 corn. It's not going to last forever. Or you suspect it's not going to last forever. And so how do we manage going forward? And so I think it's price protection, making sure that you're mitigating risk, and in some ways using like the LRP, that livestock risk protection program, where you can go out and market or price protect your cattle essentially at no cost until after they're sold. And when prices are this high, you can't say that there's only one way to go, because they could continue to rise. But I don't remember who told me this many years ago, but you can never go broke capturing margin. And so as long as you're capturing margin, you're profitable. Maybe you don't hit the home run, but you protect your bottom line by doing some risk mitigation and price protection, which truly for cattle, there weren't a lot of ways for your cow-calf guys to go protect their calf crop price-wise. Yeah. And now that is a function. We have producers that you can actually go out to next year and start, coming soon, you'll be able to go out to like 2027 and start price protecting your unborn calves for 2027. People were doing that in 2025 for 2026. There's just a lot more tools that are available in that realm to help protect margins.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long-winded question,
or
long-winded answer to your question. But I mean, the perils in agriculture don't change a lot. Trade's always a concern. Mm-hmm. The interest rates probably are not as critical in a lot of ways as what they're perceived to be. I mean, you start looking at overall costs, and that gets to be kind of a minor cost in production. But as far as affordability for purchasing, like real estate, that's where it really comes into play.
Yeah. Well, I think that's interesting, and basically, if I'm getting this correct, is trying to make a plan where you take the profit that's there, and not get greedy and say, well, I want to wait and see. It's going to go. I think it's going to go up, and that kind of strain of thought. I mean, it'd be easy to do because whenever you can make more profit, that's what you want to do, but then there's that risk you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it's just prudent to try to manage that, and maybe you don't hit the high, but you're not subject to the risk exposure if things kind of fall apart. Not to be political, but we're in a realm with social media and the way our administration handles that I think we saw this back in November. President says beef prices are too high and we've got to do something about that, and then we take $10 to $20 out of the market. Now we've recaptured that, but that's just kind of
that's how fickle it can be, right?
Yeah.
One statement from one of our leaders, and it could change things.
Yeah.
We can't control the weather. I did see something just yesterday I thought was interesting. There was a gentleman in front of his cornfield, and he says, if there were, how do you put it? If this corn behind me, there's markets for it, but we're not getting what we need to make a profit. He says, so we're selling a lot of corn. We can sell it to lots of different markets. He says, put this in your head. Say you have F-150 Ford pickups on the lot at $55,000 each, and they're all of a sudden only $30,000. You're not going to have any trouble selling it, but you're going to have trouble making money on it. It's kind of that same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, it's always interesting, and I know you guys do a lot of prep and work to try to, can't predict the future, but be ready for what you call it, black swan.
Yeah, I mean, cataclysmic kind of event to markets, not.
Yeah, to avoid being X'd out because of one of those events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's interesting, really is.
Yeah,
you work in an interesting place. About out of time here. Has Heather Does she bring her cat stick to work?
No, she doesn't. You know what? Maybe I should run and go get one for her to have at her desk.
I think she'd like that.
I just don't know then who she'd be trying to entertain with it.
I was going to ask you, does
probably
Farm
be
Credit
me.
have a
I'm
cat?
just squirrel.
Oh gosh. Well, you do have great people there. Let's talk about that a little bit. You have people who are experts in their departments, in their fields, and you all work together as a team. But you got some good people there, and they go out a lot out on the road and visit with people.
We do. We have a lot of experience in our office, particularly both in lending and crop insurance, and then even with our customer experience team. Everybody's pretty seasoned, but just as on a whole, I think the thing that always has impressed me about Farm Credit is just the collective expertise and intellect that not just within our walls in Broken Bow, but we cover, we're Farm Credit Services of America's 4 states, and then you bring in ag country up north. We're 8 states with our association, and so there's just a vast volume of knowledge that you can pick up the phone within our association and call anybody anytime and get information you need.
Okay, all right.
For us, it's just a lot of knowledge that can be shared and gleaned.
All right, Farm Credit Services of America, ready to go to work for you. And I should explain about Heather's cat stick. We went over to Paul's place to watch a prize fight, and I wanted to watch the prize fight badly, but Heather had a cat. It was a little stick with a string on it, had a little deal at the end, and she was playing with the cat, and honestly, I could not quit watching Heather tease and play with that cat.
I don't know who was really entertaining who, whether the cat was being entertained by Heather or Heather being entertained by the cat, but it went on for a good long while.
I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
I think, do they have any cats at their place?
They do not.
They need one.
Well,
I think that's what we'll do, Brent. We'll drop a cat off at Heather and Tim Wright's place, and then she can entertain that cat of her own.
Okay, I think I'll let you do that.
Yeah, I don't know
if I want to be associated with that, quite honestly.
Well, I don't think Tim would mind, would he?
See, Paul and I just had the same reaction to that. That's why I think we'll let you do that alone.
I just feel like that might. I don't know how that'll go.
I don't know either, but you don't know till you try.
What'll end up happening is I'll end up with another outdoor cat, probably.
Get another heated house, another bowl.
It's a 2-section little deal. They can
you
share. They can cuddle, whatever.
No, put another one in there. Hey, you could take after your mom and start
And
building the herd.
We're not starting a cat farm. They're not coming out of the cornfield asking if this is heaven.
Isn't there any programs through Farm Credit Services of America for cat herd?
No.
Okay.
I don't even know if that's accurate, but we're going with no.
Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
We'll take a time out.
Geared for Sports in Broken Bow is all about gearing you up for sports. Whether it's for participating or for cheering from the stands, they have it. It's time for their semi-annual shoe sale, giving you 25% off all regular price shoes. So head through their door on west side of the square and bring your feet to do some test fitting. They carry the brands you're looking for, like Mount to Coast, Ufas, Brooks, Twisted X, and Merrill. Geared for Sports, open Monday to Friday 10 to 6 and Saturdays 10 to 4. 25% off regular price shoes at Geared for Sports in Broken Bow.
This is April Good, proud to be with Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers. We've been inundated with buyers from all over the country finding our website and asking about north central Nebraska farmland. Most buyers would be delighted to lease back the land to the seller or their trusted tenants. If you are thinking about taking advantage of these once-in-a-lifetime market conditions, call me, April Good, for a free market analysis on your property and check us out at lashleyland.com.
You are listening to the Up and Go breakfast show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is threatening to impose the Insurrection Act to send troops into Minneapolis to quell anti-ICE protests. It comes a day after an officer shot a Venezuelan migrant in the leg during a traffic stop. Mayor Jacob Fry.
This is not sustainable. This is an impossible situation that our city is presently being put in.
Homeland Security claims the wounded man came at the agent with a shovel. The Defense Department's just announced the U.S. has seized another sanctioned oil tanker in the Caribbean with ties to Venezuela. It comes ahead of President Trump's meeting at the White House today with opposition leader Maria Corina Machado. CBS's Michael Wallace reports now on college enrollment at a 10-year high.
The number of undergraduate and graduate students rose to 19.4 million in the fall, driven by growing enrollment at community colleges.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Monsi Bolaños.
Big news out of the NFL. John Harbaugh and the New York Giants are working to finalize an agreement to make him their next head coach. ESPN reports that the deal is not final and contract numbers are still being negotiated. But barring any setbacks, the team is expected to hire him as soon as possible. Harbaugh interviewed with the Falcons on Monday and had tentative plans to meet with the Titans on Thursday. In the NBA, the Clippers outscored the Wizards 119-105. Kawhi Leonard led the way with 33 points, while the Nuggets defeated the Mavericks 118-109, where Jamal Murray led the way with 33 points. And ESPN reports that Nikola Jokic is ahead of schedule with his knee injury. He has resumed on-court workouts. For Dallas, Cooper Flagg was ruled out in the second half with the left ankle sprain. In men's college hoops, number 1 Arizona stays undefeated with an 89-82 win over Arizona State.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. A high wind watch begins at midnight tonight and remains in effect until 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times today, with daytime highs approaching 54. Winds out of the northwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies again tonight, slight chance of rain. Lows dip down to about 23. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Whether you're fueling up your ride, yourself, or your cooler, Trotter's Woe and Go is there for you with 24-hour pumps, food, ice cream, beer, ice, and more. With locations in Broken Bow, Myrna, Sargent, and beyond, you're never far away from a Trotter's.
It's 9:03. It's 28 degrees outside. We'll call it partly cloudy. Winds not a factor yet. They will be. Barometric pressures at 29.83. Humidity at 87%. Our high yesterday, 37, overnight low of 24, 600s precipitation in the rain gauge. As Doug mentioned, very dry out there. Winds are going to come up. We'll want to be careful out there. Sunset today at 5:34, sunrise tomorrow morning at 8:01. And Paul is still here. Paul, we have a dog missing a mile outside of Ansley. Black, white dog with brown spots, Kelpie. And a Keltie or Kelpie? Which is it? There's a P here. I thought they were Kelties, but anyway, named Buck. And you can call 870-0597 to get that dog back to its owner. If you see it, please call that number, 870-0597. A mile outside of Ansley, this dog was spotted or lost, black and white dog with brown spots, named Buck. You guys were talking sports off the air. I'm still curious about this portal thing with Raiola going to Oregon, hoping, I guess, that the starting quarterback there, who is a superstar and was going to go to the NFL, has decided to not go. Does that redshirt Raiola, will he be 35 or 36 years old when he's done with college football?
Well, you never know in today's college football world. I don't know.
You see now, like, little clips that say, like, just players entering his seventh year of college.
Yes.
It's like, okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying there is.
Yeah.
But to be able to be eligible to be engaged in sports for all 7 years seems odd to me.
If you were going to school part-time and struggling your way through to get your degree, 7 years is okay. Or maybe you take a break and only take a few classes over the years, but that's not the situation. Doesn't really have anything to do with academics, does it?
No.
No. So did he play 2 seasons as a starter for Nebraska?
Yes.
Okay, so that just kind of baffles my mind. So you can play 2 seasons as a starter at another college and then portal out and legally be redshirted if there's somebody in front of you and play for 4 more years? 5 more years?
No. Yeah, I don't think that. Typically, I think when they get to those extended time frames in college, like 7 years, they've probably had a couple injuries. Because I could be wrong on this, but I think you got 5 years.
Yeah, well, there's different types of red shirts now. There's just the red shirt, but now, no,
In truth,
you can
right.
you can red shirt a year, but then, as Paul said, if you have a medical situation, then you can apply for a medical red shirt, as I understand it.
Yeah.
I got to be careful talking about this because I really don't truly know.
Well, I don't.
all of the.
In truth, I don't think the NCAA really knows. It's all kind of these subjective decisions they pass down, and a lot of it doesn't make any sense.
And of course, and listen, the COVID situation caused a lot of things to come into college athletics in regards of eligibility too. I think we're kind of moving completely out of those rules, I think.
Yeah.
But that is really where you started seeing the 7-year people was, if they were involved in the COVID years.
Yeah, I realize that, but I don't know. You go from major football program like Nebraska, and you portal out to go to another major program like Oregon. What was the thought there that the quarterback that was there wasn't going to stay? And because I wouldn't want to portal, other than that he's going to get paid a lot, right? He's going to get money in today's college football. He'll get paid some pretty sweet money to be a backup quarterback.
Well, listen, I can't speak for Dan Lanning, who's the head coach of Oregon, but I would assume it's going to be an open competition in,
You truly
you
believe that?
I think Dante Moore, correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm sure that's what he'll say anyway.
I think Dante Moore did the same thing. Like, he transferred in, sat a year before he was a starter at Oregon because he was a transfer too.
Oh, he was?
Yeah.
Well, I guess they all are mostly.
Yeah, pretty much.
And the other aspect of this is, too, with the way college athletics runs, I think you guys understand it the way I understand it, but you're still going to get paid.
Right.
Whether you're the starter or whether you're the backup. And it used to be you wanted to leave college, maybe go to the NFL. You were hoping your stock was to where you could go to the NFL early and sign the big contract. Now you're staying in college and still making and getting paid, millions of dollars.
Well, I think
which has to change your mindset a little bit, doesn't it? As a college athlete now?
There's enough instances, I think, where actually, running backs especially, can make more in college than they can at the league minimum in the NFL. So there's incentive to stick around. Plus, it's just about money.
Yeah, it's just crazy how it has changed. And to me, it just seems like it's changed overnight. Just boom, snap of a finger, and the minute NIL came aboard, it just turned into a completely different scenario.
The Wild West. The rules are not enforceable in a lot of ways.
Well, Brent, you remember when we was at the Nebraska Broadcasters, and the at that time new athletic director was the guest speaker at our
Troy
lunch.
Dannon. Yes.
Yeah, and it was kind of shocking because he didn't make any bones about it. He said, "This is the world we're going to live in with NIL," and I didn't even know what he was talking about hardly.
Yeah. And you have to learn to compete in it.
Yeah.
That's what universities are starting, athletic programs are starting to do. They're just changing the way they think and having to deal with the way it is.
For those out there who thought over the years, like Ernie Chambers always felt that college athletes should be paid something, in I think a lot of people's heads, they would go, well, yeah, let's have money available to the players for all their work and all the money they create through media and the attendance, the games, and all of that sort of thing. It would have made sense to a lot of people out there, I think, if they said each player gets X amount of dollars a year for playing college football, and that's it. But here's a difference between being a starting quarterback and the backup quarterback. That starting quarterback is going to be getting revenue from his name because he's the starter, and he'll get to do some commercials, and he'll be making money beyond what he's getting paid through the college program. I mean, it's just so uneven. You got a lineman that's busting his butt for 4 years, and he's probably not getting near the revenue that running back or that quarterback is. It would have just been all right if it would have been, yes, you get paid so much a semester to play football for everybody.
Yeah, and then yes, I agree. To me, that seems. I mean, what you're talking about is structure.
Yeah.
But then you're going to get someone who's going to go out and hire a lawyer and come back and say, well, now, wait a minute. The reason people are coming to the stadium is because of this guy. He's more valuable,
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. He's more valuable than, say, the third-string lineman who's sitting on the bench. And so now you're getting, it's becoming legal, and, lawyers are getting involved, and that's probably how we got here in the first place. I don't know.
Yeah, most likely. I think it's only until the rules are more refined and they have collective bargaining and change some of these other things, it's only going to get worse. I mean, Indiana's a really good example.
Mm-hmm.
And Cignetti's a tremendous coach, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But now you look at, it's going to become an arms race of funding and donations from like elite wealthy donors like Mark Cuban, who's now funneling a pile of money into the Indiana program. Or
look at what Texas Tech.
Same thing.
There's another
oil
example
money,
of
same thing, same way. And so it's the playing field is not level. Not that it maybe ever was, but I think it's certainly more dramatic today than it was even 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, it's really changed the game.
Who can buy a team?
Who can buy players?
Yeah.
And the thing for me that's the most frustrating with college, you would recruit kids the way it was. You would recruit kids, they would come in, and as a college fan, you paid attention to those young people and the way they would develop because they knew they were your future. And that made you feel great as a fan because you knew who your players were going to be for 3-4 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now you don't know who's going to be on your roster from 1 year to the next.
Right.
And that's I hate that personal. I'm just speaking personally here. I hate that as a fan personally because you deal with it in the NFL now too. I became a Bears fan because Walter Payton was my favorite player of all time. And Walter Payton was a Bear,
mm-hmm.
period. And that's why I watched the Bears. Now, are you a fan of a team or are you a fan of a player, and do you cheer for the player when he moves to another team? That's that's now the way it's almost become with college. And I'm just disappointed by that.
It's full-time free agency.
So it is.
Yeah. Well, I know how you followed Rodgers to the Steelers, and you were really rooting for him. I know that.
Yeah, always been a big Rodgers fan.
Man,
I'm glad he finally left Green Bay. Chicago's been beating Green Bay all of a sudden, thanks to the guy who owned us. Listen, I can't debate that. The results show that, but kind of glad he moved on.
Well, I have appropriate song here from Johnny Cash.
All right.
Kinda. I'm going to try to dovetail it together, but it's now building football teams one piece at a time. You buy parts and you put it together, and then you have a hot rod when you're done.
That is a good segue, actually.
That's what Johnny Cash is doing, one piece at a time.
we're supporting our friends, family, and neighbors, delivering quality care just means more. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
It is 21 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Well, we talked a lot of sports this morning, and I enjoyed it. We haven't really talked about the portal thing very long or thorough on the radio. I hear conversations, folks, all the time out back here in our office, but it was kind of fun to talk about it with Paul. And by the way, Chris Burney, he's listening or watching, I'm not sure which, says, hey, where was my invite to the reunion? Well, Chris, I guess next time we'll put you on the phone, and you can be a part of the show.
That'd be great.
And talk to us from Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago guy, and I know big Cubs fan, I believe. Right, Chris? I hope he's still listening.
I think you might want to retract that. All right, I wanted to clarify here because this is a lost dog a mile outside of Ansley, black and white with brown spots, and it's a Kelpie, and it's named Buck. And the number to call if you see this dog is 308-870-0597. Let me give you that again, 870-0597. A lost dog a mile outside of Ansley, black and white with brown spots, named Buck, and that is the number, 870-0597. Let's get that dog back to where it belongs. We still have the privilege and honor of reading lost dogs and cats. We don't do as much of that as we used to.
No.
But I think a lot of people use social media.
No.
But I always remind myself and others that if you post on your Facebook, you're only going to reach out to the people who are on your friends on Facebook. Well, we can reach anybody with just like that. So if you have dogs and cats, we don't mind. We used to actually have a paid sponsor for lost dogs.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Yeah. But we want to get this one back to its home a mile outside of Ansley. That number again, 870-0597. Black and white dog with brown spots, Kelpie, named Buck. All right.
Chris is commenting again. He says, who are the Cubs again? Thanks, Chris. I'll tell you who they are. Soon to be 2026 World Series champions.
Oh, don't light Chris up. I don't think you want to go there. He can be brutal. You know, my wife thinks I'm mean sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Deb Mayer says, Deb Mayer Gaston says, truly enjoyed the cat and football discussion. Well, thank you, Deb. We appreciate that very much. Hope you're having a great day out there. All right, we have one more Johnny Cash song that we can play, and I want to try to find it here. This would be a duet, which I need to find. I'm going to find that while you listen to these words.
New year, new deals at Varney Pharmacy. Save money when you compare and save with their leader brand products. Shop cold products like Mucinex and Robitussin equivalents. Alternatives to save on pain products like Volerin and Aspercream. And digestive products like Miralax, Prilosec, and Align. Don't forget, flu shots are available on Tuesdays. No appointment needed. Varney Pharmacy, downtown Broken Bow.
It's time to introduce tough weeds to the rapid, effective knockout punch of Status herbicide. Status herbicide helps keep your corn acres clear from almost 200 broadleaf weeds, including pesky pigweed, water hemp, and those with HPPD resistance. Protect your fields with Status herbicide as your frontline post-emergence application and combined with Zidua SC herbicide in a tank mix for a long-lasting residual. Talk to your BASF representative about Status herbicide. Always read and follow label directions.
25 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. As we approach the end of the show, we want to talk with Subway. Matt's on the line, and he said he almost forgot that it was Thursday, and I said, Matt, we got to talking football and almost forgot to call you, so I'm glad we were able to catch up with you. How you doing, Matt?
Not too bad.
Good.
Work.
Work. Hey, I need your opinion. I think you've expressed your opinion here on the show recently concerning college football and all the changes. If you can keep it clean, tell us what you think.
I like college football. I like college football more than pro.
Mm-hmm.
So I still make Frank Solich.
Yeah, I hear you there.
There we go. There we go.
Right.
Yeah. Well, let's.
I don't care that he yelled at him. I think they're being paid to get an education. So if they're not doing their job right, I think they should be yelled at.
Yeah.
Well, and now they're getting paid to be on the team and
Is there
get their education.
Matt,
and free education.
Yeah. Matt, is there a portal for subway workers?
I wish.
Can you enter the portal?
Yeah, hopefully you'd have more coming in than going out, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're very thankful, though, for the people who are on your crew in the stores that you operate and oversee.
Yes, I am. I am very thankful for them. Without them, I wouldn't have a store. And almost all of them, I don't have an issue with any of them right now. I think they're all good.
Good. That's got to be nice. And speaking of, since we're talking about the labor force and so forth, I know you're always willing and ready to take applications, and you try to be as flexible as you can and still have the positions filled. Are you needing some help yet?
Yes, we are always taking applications. You might be that hidden ace that we're looking for. So you can portal on over to Subway and fill out an application, and we'll get you on board.
All right. We'll use that expression because that's exactly how it can work. You get yourself a good job. I know one of the things that you've talked about, and I think the industry itself talks about, is minimum wage is right there higher than 5 years ago it was probably $9 an hour, and now it's $15 an hour. And you have the tip program that you didn't used to have as well, so you've got some benefits there.
Yes, we do, and then we also offer health insurance. We have paid time off for sick leave. We have a lot of benefits, and the average employee actually makes about $2 more an hour with their tips. So they're actually about $17 to $17.50 an hour.
That's pretty darn good in this part of the woods, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I wish it was that way when I was 18 to 20.
I hear you. Those conversations, the younger people can't digest when you say, well, yeah, I was really hoping to get off of that minimum wage of $2.20 or $1.60 or whatever it was many years ago, but I guess it's somewhat relative. So you got some openings, but you have some good help. You're rolling along. Now, last time you were on the air with us, you were talking about a new product. How's that going?
We have new protein pockets is what they're called, and they all got 20 grams of protein in them. They're made on a 9-inch wrap. They can't be customized, but you can remove items, but you can't add items because they're not that big. But they're just packed full of protein. But we have a Baja chicken, an Italian trio, a turkey ham, and a peppercorn ranch chicken.
And how many of those have you had time to try?
I've had the Baja chicken, the peppercorn ranch, and the Italian trio.
And your favorite so far?
Baja chicken.
That sounds tasty. And full of protein, and what goes with that?
I believe it's lettuce, tomato, Monterey cheddar cheese, jalapeno, and Baja chipotle sauce.
Sounds delicious. Delicious.
Yes, it is.
So we're having a really strange January, as you know, weather-wise. Now we're going to have winds here the next few days, but the temperature itself, isn't typical like we see in January, where we're looking at maybe, 0 and below overnight and cooler days. But soup is still pretty darn good, and I think you still offer soup.
Yes, we do. It's today, Thursday. Today would be potato bacon.
Potato bacon, that should hit the spot, especially with one of those great sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yes, it does. let's see, what is it? Monday, Wednesday, Friday is broccoli and cheese. Tuesday, Thursday is potato, and then Saturday, Sunday is chicken noodle.
That all sounds great, especially again with whatever your sandwich you like, And how's things going with the wraps? I always like to change it up once in a while with the wrap because of the texture. It kind of highlights the ingredients a little bit more. Are they still moving pretty well?
Yes, they are. I love the new wraps. I'm glad we got tortillas back. It's just a nice change of, if you don't want bread, you can have a tortilla. So it's a really nice change of pace.
All right. Any questions, Brent?
Do you still do the flatbread, Matt, as well, or has that kind of went away?
The flatbread went away, but it's supposed to be coming back in February.
Okay.
It's up to us owners if we want to bring it back, and I voted yes because we have a lot of customers that actually use that bread. So, yeah, we'll be seeing that back, but I'm just glad we won't be making those in a wrap anymore.
Sure. Yeah. Well, I do know the one. I've always enjoyed your breakfast sandwiches that you guys make. You're still doing those, right?
Yes, we are.
Okay. And I thought the flatbread were great for those types of sandwiches.
I would agree on that one.
Yeah.
The flatbread was nice in the morning because you don't have all that bread. I don't know what it is, but breakfast sandwiches, I don't know, they taste really good on flatbread.
They do. Yeah, for sure. On some of the specials that are running, I know that you had been doing a get 3 footlongs, get a fourth free. Talk about some of the specials or things like that still going on. I know that they can change from time to time.
Yes. So if you download the app, there's a lot of spots inside the store. There's table tents. There's a spot as you leave the building through the door. There's a spot you can scan, and it'll pull up our app. It'll ask you for your name, phone number, email, and birthday. After that, you don't have to order online. All you got to do is type your phone number in on the credit card machine before you pay. Mm-hmm. But every 3 footlongs you buy, the fourth one is free.
Okay.
And it still has also, if you spend $40, you get a $2 reward also still. So you're like double dipping in discounts right there. And then in the last 2 weeks, almost everybody that has the app, when they type in their phone number and we pull up what they have for coupons, there's a whole bunch of $7.99 coupons for a footlong and $8.99 footlongs. So there's a lot of savings inside that app, and it's the way it's going to go down the line. I can see that we'll probably be eliminating paper coupons in the future. Mm-hmm. So the best thing to do is probably get on board with the app right now.
Sounds good.
All right, Matt. A lot of good information. I hope that your day goes well. Is there anything else you wanted to add?
Well, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. Stop in and see everybody at the store and tell them hi for me, and grab yourself a nice warm sandwich and a bowl of soup.
All right, Matt. As always, we appreciate you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
All right, it's 9:35, and we've got to finish out what we promised here. So hang in there, Jack. I still think Jack needs to, go out and really get the feel of the air when he goes out there. Well, you can go out back, Jack. Go out back, Jack, and strip off your shirt. Check out the weather tomorrow. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, tomorrow's a high of what, 20?
Yeah.
Or 25 or
wind's
whatever.
really going to blow. Well, you could do that, Jack. Here's the plan.
What a great day to test that tomorrow.
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
great. You can go out back, and you don't need to, we'll leave it up to you how many layers of clothing you want to remove off your top there to check out to see what it really feels like. We will check your dedication to the station tomorrow. But also, I don't know if you've noticed this or not, Brand or Jack or anybody here in the building. When the wind blows, for some reason, here at KCNI, KBBN, both toilets react to the wind. Now, I don't know how the plumbing worked exactly when we added on, but somehow somehow the plumbing is being affected by the wind. So we can determine that it's a high wind warning when the water in the toilets move, kind of like little waves, kind of like a little ocean in there, and the water actually...
And sometimes gets less, even.
Yeah, it actually goes down.
Yes.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Jack...
Maybe we can incorporate that to our current conditions now.
I think we can. The water's moving in the toilet. That means the winds are dangerous out there. It's all practical things to do.
Yeah, it's all relative.
When it's given to you as a gift, you utilize it.
Right on.
Not everybody has toilets that have water that moves during windy days.
Yeah, they can predict the weather.
That's right. Here's Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash.
Winter sale. Come and see them today with the coupon from the newspaper and receive additional savings off their already reduced prices.
Hi, this is Chris Smith with the Palmer Monument Company. It's our goal to assist you in selecting the memorial that best fits your family needs. And with our sale, we'll save you money too.
During the annual winter sale at Palmer Monument Company in Lexington and Broken Bow.
Farmers deserve nothing less than the best to keep their operations growing. We've believed that since opening our doors over 40 years ago. At AgroLiquid, our team of experts work with you to formulate a nutrition program that connects your fertilizer needs with your cropping goals, merging agronomy with economics on your farm. Get solid agronomic advice and positive results that'll make you a return on your fertilizer investment. Find your crop nutrition expert at agroliquid.com. It's time for a crop nutrition plan that gets more return from every drop. Starting with Pro Germinator from AgroLiquid, a complete phosphorus fertilizer product that includes nitrogen, potassium, and iron. More than 30 years of research shows that lower application rates of Pro Germinator often outperform other sources of fertilizer. With AgroLiquid's Pro Germinator, you can apply less and expect more. Find out more at agroliquid.com.
I assume, since this is Assume Day,
Mm-hmm.
that's some people, you just heard that ad about spreading fertilizer.
Yes.
That I assume there's some people out there today that feel like we spread fertilizer today.
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Now, the toilet issue has been ruined because of research on Google.
Oh.
And then Jack says his toilet, the water wiggles and goes down when it's windy. And then Doug said he already knew, he didn't have to Google, but Kristen Googled, AI Google, why does your water go down and move back and forth in your toilet? Because, Doug, I hope I get this right, the wind going across the vent causes that. Now, I don't know why the water goes down. I guess I get it why it moves back and forth. But that is what the world is like today. You have some phenomena where the water moves in your toilet when it's windy, and then, someone Googles it and destroys the mystery.
Yep. Instant information.
That hurts. It's just not any fun anymore. You can't. I like making
discussions are a lot shorter now.
They are.
We could have discussed this for 10, 15 minutes at least, but now discussion over.
Yeah,
because of Google.
Could have had a whole show on wiggling water toilets.
Yeah.
And now it's over.
Yeah, trying to determine what causes it. Now there went that segment.
All right. I assume you folks